For 27 years, we've been asking, who could take a 6-year-old boy and murder him and decapitate him? Who? We needed to know. We needed to know. And today we know. The not knowing has been a torture, but that journey's over. And a lot of horrible memories in this police department. Looking for that little boy. And now I think it's only fitting that it ends here in this police department. And there are a lot of good people here today. I always, for years, I tried to convince myself that justice delayed was not justice denied. And I don't know how you've done it for all these years, but we're blessed with these 3 beautiful children. That little girl right there, that big girl, probably saved our lives because she was born a year after Adam, when we were spiraling into hell. And those 2 boys are a blessing too. We're lucky to have them. And Reve and I have had some very, very rough and rocky times. But you always never lost focus of who the real victim was. You never lost focus. You never didn't drive this train, Reve. That little boy was the real victim. There's a lot of people to thank. And Chad Wagner, this chief right here, I've been through several chiefs. Both of us have. We've been through several detectives. And this isn't a look back, and this isn't to point fingers. This is to let that rest. The Hollywood Police, it's a different group. Mark Smith worked this case very hard for years. Chief Wagner made the decision to end our pain. We believed for years that Otis Toole killed Adam. And a couple of guys were with us all the way. And they're here today, too. Kelly Hancock, sitting right over there. He was assistant district attorney for Broward County. And he has helped me and advised me all these years pro bono and said, I believe in my heart that Otis Toole killed Adam. He said, I put guys on death row in Florida with less evidence. Someday we will convince the Broward County State Attorney's Office that Otis Toole did it. And Kelly's here today. Reve and I thank you, Kelly. You're an honor to your profession. He's a private attorney now and a really wonderful one. But this man never gave up helping us. And Joe Matthews, sitting next to him. Joe Matthews was an active detective, homicide investigator and polygrapher 27 years ago, hired by the Hollywood Police Department to polygraph Reve and I for hours and hours. And he was the first one that told the then chief, I know the Walshes didn't have anything to do with this. I know that this direction of this investigation is the wrong direction. And he was fired from that job by that chief back then. And he has never stopped looking for Adam's murder. He put this case together. He's traveled the whole country pro bono. He's interviewed hundreds of people, and he's worked closely with the Hollywood Police to come to this conclusion. That's a real man right there. As a cop, a retired cop who never gave up. Our heartfelt thanks to all the people that have helped us over the years. We've had so many good people help us. Look for Adam, change laws. Reve created the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children out of our grief, and we didn't do it alone, did we, Reve? We had lots and lots of good people that helped us. Lots of people here in South Florida. This is where it all started, our home base. We still have great love for South Florida. Some of the best laws in the country, some of the biggest changes were started right here in South Florida. These are the people who look for Adam the hardest. So, the not knowing is almost as bad as the murder, but today's a good day. Today's a wonderful day. We can end this chapter of our lives. It's not about closure. See that picture of that little boy? We'll always be the parent of that, the murdered little boy. It's about justice. And for all the other victims who haven't gotten justice, I say one thing: don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Thank you, Chief. Thank you for having the guts to do this. Thank you. God bless you.
John, what advice do you give to parents of victims of unsolved crimes?
I say to parents of missing children, murdered children, to all crime victims in America, the criminal justice system is sometimes the criminal injustice system. I've seen it firsthand. Sometimes it doesn't work, but there isn't a better system. I've never seen one in the whole world, and I've hunted fugitives all over the world. Don't give up hope. Sometimes you have to stay in there yourself. Sometimes you're the best and last hope to get justice for yourself.
Do you wish Honest Tool was alive today?
I'm not about revenge. We never have been. I don't believe in vigilantism. I believe wherever he is paying and being held accountable for his actions. Who could kill a 6-year-old boy? But I've been involved in thousands of cases since then. I believe that Honest Tool is probably getting what he deserves. Somewhere.
How does this change your advocacy for missing children?
I don't know what to say. I always tell people, don't give up. Don't lose hope. We'll still continue. There's so much to be done. I think the most positive thing that the Hollywood police collectively said to Reve and I were, we changed the way we do business and look for missing children after Adam, and police all over the world have. So, you know, Reve and I tried very hard to make sure Adam didn't die in vain. Today, this is a reaffirmation of the fact that he didn't die in vain. That beautiful little boy.